morning and welcome back to Tribe Talk. I'm Addison Reynolds.
And I'm Rowan Sandville. Today is Tuesday, February 21st, day 1. We hope you all had a restful 4-day weekend. Today, the warm weather continues, but will be rainy with a high of 53 and a low of 35. Tomorrow will also be rainy with a high of 40 and a low of 29. Today at the cafeteria, we'll be serving baked chicken sandwich on a roll or oven grilled cheese. The sides for today include oven fries, corn, oranges, or your choice of milk. Tomorrow's lunch will be pasta with meatballs and garlic roll or a fresh garden salad. And the sides will include corn, pineapple, and your choice of milk.
At some point this week, we UPHS will be conducting an ALICE drill. For this drill, we are specifically focusing on barricading. Mr. Blake and Mr. Amsler came down to tell us more about barricading and when it is necessary.
Welcome everybody to Tribe Talk, and today we're going to discuss ALICE. Remember, ALICE is how we handle any violent critical incident here at Upper Perk High School. ALICE stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. We've already practiced the ALICE drill earlier this school year, and we focused on evacuation. But in that drill, we also had an announcement. You were also informed of the violent critical incident and where that shooter is. This up-and-coming ALICE drill, we're going to focus on lockdown. Mr. Amsler, can you give us some examples of what lockdown looks like?
Sure. So in our upcoming drill where we're going to focus on locking down, there are some specific strategies that you can utilize once the decision is made to lock down in your classroom. The very first line of defense is your classroom door needs to be closed and all doors should be locked. That's the very first line of defense in protecting yourself in the classroom. After that, there are some other strategies that you can utilize. If there's computer cords, an extension cord, any type of a cord, a belt, anything that you could get around the handle of the door to be able to pull the door and hold the door closed where you can get out of sight is going to be extremely helpful. Some of the doors in the classrooms have the angled openers at the top, and there's pieces of fire hose that can be slipped over top of those closers to help keep the door closed. Once that's done, desks, everything should be piled up in front of the door to limit access to the classroom. You want to pile those desks up as high as you can in front of the door and the entryway to prevent anyone from gaining entrance. Some classrooms have multiple doors that you might need to be concerned about trying to barricade multiple entryways to the classroom. So you want to make sure that you're kind of cognizant of your surroundings in your room, how many entryways there are to the room. Once the entryway is secure, it's barricaded, you have something around the handle, the door's locked, lights should be out and everyone should be out of sight and quiet. And once that room is secure and you have successfully barricaded yourself in the room, then you want to start thinking about some of the other steps in ALICE. Counter. So, okay, the door is secure, the entryway is secure, we have it barricaded, we're locked down. So now we want to think about, well, what can we do to counter if somehow, an armed gunman or a threat makes their way into the room, even with the barricade? How can we then counter in that option? Some other things you could look at too are, once the room is secure, we can start thinking about, can we evacuate? So am I on the bottom floor where I have window access to the outside? Can we get outside with that barricade in place to evacuate? Is it safe to do so? And again, we all know that ALICE is non-sequential and we make the decisions based on the circumstances and the information that we know at the time.
That's great. And remember, ALICE is empowering us to make the decision based on the information we received. Do we evacuate? Do we lock down? And like Mr. Amsler said, we're focusing on lockdown in this drill, and we want to get that done in a safe manner, and so you know that you can safely lock a door and no intruders are going to breach that door.
Be sure that you understand the procedure and talk to your homeroom teachers with any questions. Stay safe, Upper Perk. Don't forget about the NHS clothing drive. If you have any lightly used clothing, bring it with you to homeroom every Tuesday or Thursday to benefit the Salvation Army. Please be sure that all donations are donated in a bag. The drive ends on March 2nd, so start your spring cleaning early this year.
Do you love the environment? Are you interested in showing your environmental knowledge? Maybe the Envirothon is for you. Mr. Graham will be training students during Day 4 IEs. Due to a glitch in the system, students were unable to choose this IE during the selection process. There will be a tree plenish meeting after school on Friday to clear up some confusion. We will be participating at a tree planting event on April 1st. A sign-up genius for the event will be posted soon. Contact Mr. Grant if you have any questions. Don't forget that the Mini Thon is this coming Saturday from 4 to 10 p.m. All money raised is donated to Conquering Childhood Cancer. There will be food, dancing, games, and so much more, so plan out and join the fun. Tickets are on sale at all lunches now. If you have any questions, you can talk to Mr. Williamson. Now over to Addison for some sports.
Thanks, Rowan. The Gold Bocce team made it to districts. The game is at Pottsgrove High School. Dismissal for the team is at 1:45. Best of luck to you all. Spring sport signups are open. All forms must be completed by Thursday, February 23rd. If you have any questions or need any assistance, please contact Mrs. Miller or Mr. Kurzwick in the athletic office.
That's all the news we have for today. We want to help you advertise your events and updates. Be sure to scan the QR code outside of Ms. Barker's room to submit any stories or projects you would like us to air. If you ever miss a day of Tribe Talk or want to watch it again, you can find all of our content on YouTube. Be sure to search Upper Perk Network and look for our new logo.
And remember to follow our Instagram page at Upper Perk News for fun school updates and fun Tribe Talk content. Thank you for watching and have a great day.
Ain't a rock and a hard place.